Here we are. We're gonna try and cover everything. I got my notes here. Ooh. We're back. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ev, and today it's my first video of 2022. I feel like this year is gonna be big. Let me just jump in and say, I feel like this year, I don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. I don't know what's going to happen, but I just feel like there's so many possibilities out there. I just needed to say that. It was on my heart. But this year, I feel like it's gonna be big. I'm sending abundance, life, love, peace, and just all the amazing things that life has to offer your way today in this video, but also beginning 2022. And I'm filming this on the 22nd, so this is crazy. Like, every alignment, authenticity, I don't know what it is, but the energy is here, okay? It's here. Whatever needs to come to fruition, come forth. See, I'm already off topic. This is why I need notes. This is why right here, this is why I need notes. Okay, so first thing is, hi guys, I'm back. Now some of you guys are like, girl, where have you been and what's been going on? I went traveling for an entire month from December 2nd to January 3rd, and I'm officially back. So this is my first video of 2022, and I would like to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. I am gonna be making this in collaboration with them, so thank you for keeping your girls' bills paid. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know what the deal was. I'm a traveler. I just want to put that out there and make that real clear. I'm a traveler. And I can't say that I'm always going to vlog everything just because it's what I like to do on a personal level. And I know that filming life and trying to capture the content takes away from actually being in the moment and living life. So I don't think I want to mix those. And I don't think that that's something I need to film and promote and blast out. I tried to be a travel vlogger, y'all. I just don't think that's for me. But I did capture lots of content. I did go out there. I went to 7 different countries in the middle of a pandemic, and it was a lot. But Paris, Dubai, Nigeria, Togo, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, and Ghana were amazing. Like, it was actually the trip of a lifetime, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I think the trip went amazing considering all of the COVID restrictions that changed after we got out there. And y'all, it was just, a lot was up in the air, but you kind of have to just go with it. Like, you kind of have to go with it, and whatever happens, happens, and that's it, okay? That's it. Just go with it. So I'm excited. I'm not gonna show you guys everything. If you wanted like a more in-depth look, definitely check out my Instagram highlights. And also, if you want to go take the trip that I took, at least to Senegal, I believe that one is still open, so I will link that down below in the description box. But I think Ghana and Dubai, those trips are filled up already. It's through Jet Black Travel, and Senegal was a whole vibe. Like, out of all of the places I went to, I think Dubai and Senegal were probably my favorite. I think they were my two favorite. I think exposure is key, and one of the best ways to expose yourself to other cultures, ways of life, just mind frames, is to get out of the country. Like, actually go immerse yourself somewhere else. That was one of the things I wanted to share with you guys, that I have been traveling. If you're wondering where I've been for so long, it's traveling. And prior to traveling, I was doing a lot of sponsored content because I wanted to pay for my travels. So there was that. I wasn't posting on as consistent of a basis. I looked back at my videos for 2021, and I only filmed like 14 videos in the whole year. Like, what? I used to film 14 videos in a month, let alone the entire year. So it's definitely been some shifts and changes going on, which brings me to my next point. Trying to stay on topic, right? Brings me to my next point, that this is a new chapter of my life. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I definitely know I haven't been as consistent as I once was, but there's been so many shifts and changes going on that it's like, it's just impossible for me to try and capture all of it. And I don't know that I want to, just because it's the process, and that's not something that I can film. When it comes to hair growth, yeah, you can film the process. But when it comes to real life, nah, you're not getting all the behind the scenes things, because I'm not gonna walk around with the camera and try to live my life at the same time. Like, that's just too much for me. I'm not a daily vlogger, and I'm not a travel vlogger. I love the content, but it takes so much out of you. Like, And I know I'm probably preaching to the choir, y'all know, but this is a new chapter of my life. I'm really excited. If you guys are also, once again, following me on Instagram, you know that I am currently getting my life coaching certificate. So in one of my life updates, I had told you guys that I was getting I was going back to school and I was getting an education. I was taking classes, but I didn't tell you for what. And now officially I can say I have like a couple months left in the program, but I will be, with certification pending, I will be a certified life coach. Yay! So I'm super excited about that. I can't tell you how blessed I am to like be in the program and be learning the things that I'm learning, because I just think it helps so much with life. It helps me so much with my life, and then therefore I can help you with your lives. And it's a lot less about actually helping people or like telling them what to do. It's more so guiding people deeper within themselves, because we believe, life coaches believe, that the answers lie within. So you might have some clouds in the way, you might have some other things in the way. We just got to clear that out and get you to the thing that you already know is best for you. So I'm excited to get that started. That's one of my new business ventures. And I'm also excited just to see where this takes me, because I'm always on a path of growth and betterment. And that's not something that I think a lot of people can focus on. Just with life, there's so many things that can pull your energy in different directions, but I am able to actually focus on personal development, and that's just, it's such an authentic vibe for me. So I'm here for this. Now, as of right now, I am trying to get my life coaching practice together, but I am not a therapist. What we learned in life coaching class is that therapists are like archaeologists. They're gonna go digging, they're gonna ask why, they're gonna end up in your childhood and then all the unresolved issues in there. They're gonna psychoanalyze you. But life coaches are like the architects. They're going to help you build up. We're going to assume that you're healthy and whole and that you have a solid foundation so that you can optimize the time that you have in your life and get you from point A to point B faster than if you were with yourself. So we are like detached thinking partners. We are like accountability partners, but we don't actually heal. And while I think healing is extremely important, I actually plan on posting some healing content here on my channel, like in the near future. But in order for you to heal, I definitely think you need a licensed therapist and people that can help you in a professional way. So once again, I do want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. One of my 2022 mental health goals is to focus more on myself and on my business endeavors. And I think one of the best ways that you can achieve healthy mental health habits is by getting a licensed therapist on your side. And BetterHelp offers over 20,000 licensed professionals, and their network is amazing. You can log in right now and get started in as little as 48 hours. And have someone to chat with back and forth in your account. Now, this is not a crisis helpline and it is not self-help. This is professional therapy. So I think it's amazing that this kind of service is available to you. You don't have to go into a therapist's office and sit in an uncomfortable waiting room. You don't have to wait a really long time in order to see whose books are open or who has availability for you, taking at least a few weeks to get an appointment. You can literally log on to betterhelp.com. You can take the quiz and you can be matched up with a therapist today. Once you've created your account, you can log in and get timely and thoughtful responses from the therapists. And if you don't match for whatever reason right off the bat, then it is free and easy to change therapists as well. So it is a service that is much more effective than I think a traditional office, just because you don't have to go in, you don't have the commute. Financial aid is also available as well. So if you want your service and your therapy to come to you, I think this is the best way to do it, because BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. And that is betterhelp.com/eVani. I will leave the link down below on the screen as well, so that you guys can get 10% off of your first month. And once again, it will also, the link will be in the description box too. So that is betterhelp.com/eVani, and you guys can start living a better life today. You definitely deserve to prioritize your mental health, and one of the ways that I plan on prioritizing mine this year is by sharing all of the therapeutic and personal development and authenticity content that I absorbed probably in the past 2 years. So last year, you guys know I was filming my Authentic Self series. That will continue, but I do want to do it in a more structured way so that I'm not just sharing my journey, but I'm also educating you guys on how to become more authentic yourselves. And in that, I plan on going over certain terms, at least certain psychological terms that I think would help you better define what's going on in your world, because I know for me, just putting a name to it, like I didn't know that had a name. Like I didn't know that that was a thing. I didn't know it was called that. Like just helped me organize it a lot more. Now, I don't think life can be completely organized, but I do think that it helps when you have the proper terminology for it. So I do want to start a series on my channel, which I told you guys about last year. But it is going to be covering psychological terms and therapeutic terms. Once again, I am not a therapist. I'm not even a certified life coach yet, but I am going to be covering terms that I think would help just understanding around the therapy process, around mental health, around healing in general, because I think that that's really, really important, especially for me moving forward. All the personal work that I've done, I don't want it to be undone. And for me, if I could label this journey anything, it would be unbecoming. Like I've been unbecoming. It's been like this great undoing in my life of all the conditioning and all the things that I thought I needed to continue. I don't actually need those things. And while I'm not a completely shifted and changed version of myself, I definitely do think spiritually and emotionally, I am in a much healthier place where I can navigate spaces that I used to get stopped by. Like now I can kind of like move through. And so I also want to help you guys get to that point. So that is going to be a content shift that you guys can expect in the near future. Beauty will continue to happen, but it definitely is going to be put more on the back burner just because I think an inner beauty journey is way more important and way more beneficial if you focus on that part of your life instead of just the outer beauty, because outer beauty can fade. I think real beauty always has lied within. I just don't know if people actually actively work on that space within themselves. So that is the new content direction. That is where I've been in a nutshell. That is what I've been up to. I do have a big announcement. And I don't want to tell you guys just yet. I want things to launch first. And then I'll tell y'all about it. But content will continue to happen. I don't know the frequency, but I do know that your girl may or may not be on a much bigger platform coming soon. Coming soon. But you didn't hear this from me. You didn't hear this from me. Okay? Coming soon. I'm really excited. Like I said, I feel like this year is just full of so much potential and possibilities, and I don't know what's going to happen this year. I used to plan out my years and have vision boards and all the things, and I think those are great. But if I could sit down and look at my life and think like I definitely thought and knew I was going to be here, the answer is no. You're way off. You're way off. I did not see this in my future, and I don't know what holds what is in the future for me currently. I just know I would like a loose structure. It makes me feel better. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything, but it's going to make me feel better. And I want that energy to come through on screen. And that just comes from living a more authentic life. And authentically, I don't think I'm in the hair and beauty space as much as I used to be. Will I always try and be a little bit cute? Yes. But like I said, inner beauty is where we want the alignment, where we want the authenticity, where we want the enlightenment, all of those things. That's where I'm at now. So remember to let your spirit, soul, and hair stay lifted like an afro puff, and subscribe down below to my world so you don't miss any more videos from me. And if you do, then I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.